Good afternoon, friends. This is Vivek Ashtekar, Principal, PSG International School, Latur. I would like to welcome you for yet another Facebook Live. Today I am going to talk about value education and its importance in the life of a child. In fact, we cannot think of only child when we think of values, morals. Once, Nobel laureate Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon through which you can change the world." Now, this statement is a very powerful statement, I would say, because it underlines the importance of education. Now, education, when we think of this word education, it's not only confined to the boundaries of curriculum or only the bookish education where the students are seeking only the marks, grades. After putting their efforts for a whole year and getting a report card at the end of academic year. Do you think only academics can make a child stronger? Do you think only bookish knowledge can make a child lead a successful life? The answer is surely no. Apart from books, apart from knowledge, apart from information, the child has to grow with some values, with some morals. Now, these values and morals, they help the child to become a very successful citizen of a nation. Now, successful citizen of a nation does not mean that if I'm aspiring or I strive to become a doctor and after hard work I achieve it, I become successful in becoming doctor. Does it mean success? No. The definition of success is not confined only to become a doctor after taking efforts. Now, just becoming a doctor is one of the milestones in the life of a child. After becoming a doctor, the responsibilities increase. What is the most important responsibility after becoming a doctor? It is that the child or the doctor has to serve the nation, has to serve the society. Now, how to serve the society? In simple words, the doctor can serve a society by utilizing the knowledge what he has gained in the medical field for the betterment of the society. An engineer can serve the society for with the knowledge that he has sought while learning engineering. A teacher can serve the society. It means every person has got a role to serve the society. Now, do you think while serving the society, only bookish knowledge or the information or only the knowledge is important? No. It requires values. Now, these values are to be taught right from the beginning of the education of a child, and it continues throughout life. These values are taught at home. These values are learnt from society. These values are learnt in the school, but the most responsible factor in this system is the school, is the education system. Now, when we think of education system, nowadays we are straying with the marks and we are thinking of getting only the marks for the child. But what about the values and morals? Are the students getting proper values and morals from the schools? Are the students getting proper values and morals from the society? If it was so, the situation would have been different. Every day we can find some news in the newspapers that stating that the well educated persons either getting killed or killing someone else. Now, why these people are going to this extent? Or there are so many examples of suicidal cases. Affluent families have committed suicides. Now, where the education is lagging here? The education is lagging here in giving proper values, inculcating proper values. Now, these values, there are 8 types of values: gratitude, honesty, sharing, empathy, compassion, cooperation, respect, equality. These values are to be properly inculcated. Nowadays, this is the age, it is said that this is the age of knowledge, and the word explosion of knowledge is heard everywhere. You can miss the knowledge is at the tip of your finger. Once you tap a button on the mobile phone, you can collect, you can get any sort of knowledge, information. But what about values? These values need to be inculcated among the students rightly, and the schools play very important role in inculcating the values. Now the question is how? If we take the curriculum of any state, any school, we can find the curriculum, we can find the books, we can find the syllabus, and every syllabi is full of some values and morals. Now, what makes the schools different? Now, especially when we think of PSG International School at Latur, we pay proper attention to the values along with the academics. We do not want to create only bookworms. We want to create the students with proper values and proper morality. Now, what are the proper values? What do the parents require? A very simple example. As soon as some guests appear at home, my child runs away from home instead of greeting those guests. When father is speaking to the child turns his head and goes away. Does he pay proper respect to his parents? It is for in 90% cases we can find this thing, that the students are not aware of proper values. They are not aware of importance of respect. They are not aware of importance of compassion, empathy, also cooperation and equality. Now, it's the role of a school to play here that every school has to provide value education on a proper way. At PSG International School at Latur here, we pay proper attention to the value education through various lectures, various classes. Now providing value education, what does it mean? It means that you have to play a proper role in front of the child, number one. Number two, the child should be taught with the biographies of great personalities like Shivaji Maharaj, like Swami Vivekananda, like any Mahatma Gandhi, any great personality, and life experiences, life stories of those great personalities inspire these children. This is what we do exactly at PSG International School Latur. We show them, we read the stories of great personalities for them. We take efforts that the qualities of these personalities, at least one or two qualities, they should follow in their life. For example, we feel that my child or our children, our students at home, they should be sharing and caring. Now, sharing and caring does not mean giving property to the other ones. If there is, or if elder brother or younger sister, anybody at home of that child requires some help from child, the child should be readily available to give that particular thing to his brother or sister at home. This is the beginning, as it is said that it is charity begins at home. When we think of Nelson Mandela's statement, education is the powerful weapon, as I told in the beginning, through which we can change the world. Now, when we think of changing the world, it does not mean that we should go outside. As Mahatma Gandhi has said that if you want to change the world, bring the change first in yourself. We believe exactly in that strategy. We believe exactly in that thought that the charity should begin at home. Every child should feel that the world should be made better. If it is to be done, it should begin with me. Now, we know that we have a very great culture and heritage in India. And Bhagavad Gita is the best book where we can learn values. Now, at PSG International School, Latur, we are providing the students lessons based on Bhagavad Gita. Now, Bhagavad Gita is the book which is religious book, which is beyond all the boundaries. It does not speak of only one religion, but it speaks of the humanity. It speaks of welfare, and it speaks of values for each and every mankind, which everyone should follow. We are paying attention to the students in this respect, that every child should know at some values from Bhagavad Gita, and for that purpose we are arranging special lectures, we are arranging special audio-visual stories for them, so that they can learn the things, they can inculcate, they can they can learn some values and morals. Now, this aspect, this factor is working nicely at our school. If I would like to request all of you to visit the school once and try to know more about the value education and the tasks that we are undertaking at school, at PSG International School, Latur. Now, our address is near Kalikadevi Temple, Old Ausa Road, Latur. I would like you to visit once to know more about our ventures, our tasks that we are going to do for the children, benefit of the children and welfare of the children, so that these students can become very successful citizens in their life. Thank you.